time to Timon and Pumbaa with episode 26.
Today, for languages on episode 26, we have 3 sub-only, 2 dub-only, and 3 hybrid. First up, we have anime Mitchiri Neko. We have the fronts, spines, other spines, and backs. Set the slip down to point out the 44-minute runtime. 13 episodes on one disc, jack. We open it up, and we're going to notice this a lot. The security tab is folded in but not clicked in for some reason. So we see the disc, pop it out to see the insert art. Pop it back, close it correctly. And as you can see on the spine, this is one of those Discotek Crunchyroll license ordeals. So a quick kitty cat show for all the, well, cat lovers out there. Future Robot Daltanious. We have the fronts. We have the spines. We have the other spines. And the back. Can the Earth be saved if it's already lost? We set it down and open it up to see what they could get for disc art, and an amazing collab of insert art. Aside from being hard to get out of, this is part of Voltron history, even though it never made it into the Voltron show. And with that, it's a super robot, so watch it punch and go. KenIchi, the Mightiest Disciple, Season 1. We have the fronts, we have the spines, we have the other spines, and then we have the back. From wimp to warrior, sort of. The disciple will now attack. Once again, one of these, don't know why. So, 2 yin yang, and an insert of badassery. Close it proper, then click. Alright, I do have both DVD seasons from Funimation. I'm not showing it here because I'm waiting for season 2 of this show, and I'm not sure how they're going to do with the supposed OVAs. But what I'm kind of surprised is, on the back for features, it's just clean opening and clean ending. What about the trailer and other stuff? They made a big ordeal about that in their Disco Day presentation, but another release, another day. And KenIchi will grapple away. Come along with me to enjoy A Tale of Fantasy. If you want to see Season 1's contents, then go back to episode 19. However, I got Season 2, and it's looking blue. We have the fronts. We have the spines. We have the other spines, which is interesting that they chose the Bird King. Then we have the backs, announcing 10 episodes that never aired on US Nickelodeon Jack. Set the slip down and open the clown with another security tab like that. I'm still baffled why this is blank, because with all the chapters and stuff, it would have been nice to have actually open it up like a storybook and you can read like a table of contents and it lists all the episodes. Maybe this will get like a 2-in-1 deal one day. I do not know. But I am glad this is finally released. And let's see the disc art. I'm not gonna lie, with this one being 24 episodes, and this one also being 23 episodes, it took me a day to get through each of these, so really 2 days. I remember when this aired on Nickelodeon, and one flaw that kind of goes with a lot of shows, if you're watching on television, is it's better to watch these without the commercials. With the commercials in them more than what the iCatch recommended, so instead of like half, you get a commercial. Instead, it's like 4 to 6 segments of commercials per episode, which really drags down the pace to still watchable, but like, I don't know, not as captivating as other shows like Flipper that can survive that. But if you just sit down and watch an episode all the way, it really works out, or at least for my attention span. I am absolutely glad to finally own these. 20 plus years of waiting for this to have a proper disc release, or really a proper full release, over here in the States and in general, really. And with that, it's time to turn these books in. Oh yeah. Lupin, 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 Lupin. Lupin the Third. It is part 3. Why is it open like this as if it was a stick of deodorant? Quite simple. It's too suction tight to slip back in because I like to keep the plastic on. Ooh, OCD, but really it should be spelled CDO. Okay, kind of introduce some cousins, if you will, for Lupin the Third Part 3. This one had some production strains at the beginning. If I can recall watching this is sort of a silly show at first, then when it got into its second season, if you will, a much more serious show. So let's introduce the certain cousins made with season 1. So we have the Gold of Babylon, Inspector Gadget, and to kind of bring up more with Inspector Gadget, TMS sent a pitch pilot to Deke Entertainment to try to sell Lupin in the American audiences as its child-friendly approach to the show. The pilot was made, and it got to the point where it was almost going to be dubbed, then they cut it because this show was too adult for children. However, they have already spent a budget to kind of produce the show. You can torrent this Lupin pilot called Lupin the 8. It's silent, but if you've seen enough Lupin, you don't really need the dialogue. But since the money was spent and it didn't work out, TMS agreed to animate the first season of Inspector Gadget. So with that conundrum happening, while producing the first season, these two were being made at the same time. Hence the silliness. So let's get this one out of the way first. We have the fronts. We have the spines. We have the other spines, and I don't want them kissing like that because these two are already smooching. And then we have the backs. Sometimes a crime spree needs a new look. Welcome to the Pink Jacket Adventures. Didn't you know? Pink is cool like a panther. Set it down and open it up. See, disc 1, 2, 3, and 4. And also the alternative cover art. A very pinky in the brain of a situation. Let's look at these two because it's easier to explain, or really it's shorter. So for the covers, we have the fronts, the spines, the other spines, and the backs. Now we have the fronts, the spines, and the backs. Opens the DVD up first to see its disc art and the alternate cover art. For the Blu-ray, we see the alternative cover art already, but when we open it, we see the same disc art again and the prior cover art. I have seen these before, and, well, a lot of people keep saying that this is the worst Lupin movie. I wouldn't say that. I was entertained. It's definitely a different approach to Lupin, but I wouldn't say it's the worst of the worst. Or at least, I was not bored with this. So, why do I have the Blu-ray and the DVD? One, both were kind of cheap, only like a $10 difference. And two, I wanted to support as much DVD releases as possible because I still prefer DVD over Blu-ray, but that's my preference, which I guess no one wants to listen to me, but whatever. In this Blu-ray age where 4K is trying to come in, but a little too soon to get rid of this blue guy, or that's what I think. Inspector Gadget. We have the front. We have the spine. Hey, advertising 86 episodes. We have the supposed back. We have the DVD spines. Top of the town and spinning downtown. Now let me fast forward into the future. Here we are. The fronts kind of notice the same. Different because they probably swapped out who's printing what or something. I don't know, but this is what they did. Now we have the backs featuring Chief Quimby, Brain, Mad Mook, the Mad Cat. Now it's time to see what the discs look like. Season 1, Disc 1, 2, and 3. Season 1, Volume 2, Disc 1, 2, and 3. Season 1, Volume 3. Deke really got TMS's money out of this. Disc 1, 2, and 3. Season 2, Disc 1, 2, and 3, with the bonus of Inspector Gadget's Last Case, Claw's Revenge. Ooh. And if you notice one detail, right here it advertises Last Case, Claw's Revenge, which was on here, but also includes Inspector Gadget Saves Christmas, which is this disc. Voila! And they literally just packaged this with it facing this way in the box. At least I got it. So let's do a snap to the future. We got to see all to be during the season 1 of Lupin Part 3. Twaddle-lee, la-da-da-da, these gotta go bye-bye. why I traded my money for some magic beans and it sprouted Jack and the Beanstalk. However, if you can tell from the sides and something right behind it, this is a very smooth cut. I'll point out why in a sec, as I got the bootleg, where it has, you can't tell too, there we go. See those saw teeth jagged cuts? And also some differences that you can kind of see from this. This is definitely a bootleg. 1-to-1, kinda, but still nice, considering that this has only had its 2005 print and nothing else. And someone's sort of kind of spreading the love, selling these on eBay, but whatever. I will not open this, and I'll explain why in a sec. So, for this ancient HBO released anime that's musical, we have the fronts. We have the spines. We also have the backs. And I'm not going to open this because I know that they printed this insert, but I don't want to get the discs confused. So very blue and white Jack and the Beanstalk-ish. And let's investigate the insert with the chapters, and it's just white. So this, considering kind of a rare oddity, and the Nostalgia Critic reviewed this. This is one phantasmal, interesting case of media, if you will. Kind of puffing on the dragon a little bit. Very trippy and out there. Kind of like the stars in space, the moon and sun talking to you kind of film. But I finally have it, and I hope this gets re-released on Blu-ray so more people can enjoy and see this classic. And with that, goes away. Well, happy Labor Day, and to see all that I have to display, thank you much for showing up to watch this one clip to match up. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment below, watch my playlists, share with your friends, follow my social medias, ring that bell, and I'll have more to come later. Thank you for watching.